Well, just you can see that was the British Royal Navy Agustawestland Merlin Mark II. They've just roughly just seen come over this evening anyway. Which, as you can see, the registration is ZH861. We've just seen this evening apparently. Which, as you can tell, is about to get dark anyway. So yeah. So as you can see, the registration is ZH861. We've just seen this evening anyway. And as you can see, with the call sign Tiger 68 apparently. So yeah. Don't know where we're taking off to tonight anyway, but obviously it's been out somewhere tonight anyway. Obviously I can hear the noise of the background of it anyway. But it seems to be just somewhere in Budok, I believe anyway, but so yeah. I believe it's probably just now passing over the south coast of Merlin, I believe now anyway. Which I believe that's probably where it's heading out to anyway. And just you can see, this is where the route started from, just somewhere near east of Lear anyway. Which I think is pretty much has been somewhere tonight, I think anyway. But I think the Merlin Mark II has been out somewhere doing some training tonight anyway. Unless it might have just been trained just over in Plymouth, I believe anyway. Nice, it might have just been trained just over in Plymouth tonight anyway. Because for some reason it has been trained somewhere just in Plymouth, I believe anyway. Because nice, they might have took off in Plymouth anyway. Obviously, because I think it's been trained around Plymouth Bay, I believe anyway. Between Plymouth and Tall Point, I believe anyway. So yeah. And also the other helicopter we saw earlier on, which the other one we did see earlier on was the PIM Dollar Group helicopter that we've just seen earlier on apparently. As you can see with that registration GPDGP, I believe anyway. And I think with the call sign, I believe it was PGD60 or something anyway. So yeah, I think it was that registration that we've seen earlier on anyway. Which that one that just took off from Birmingham Airport anyway. Because obviously with that one, that's just took off from Birmingham Airport anyway, just from its base, and then went into Cardiff anyway. Which that helicopter we saw earlier on anyway, that was the PIM Dollar Group helicopter that we've just seen earlier on anyway, which was basically a civil aircraft that we just seen anyway. But now obviously this time we've just seen Royal Navy Merlin Mark II. Now I've just seen the British Royal Navy Agustawestland Merlin Mark II we've just seen anyway. Well, obviously this time is the military helicopter we've just seen anyway. Which technically the Merlin Mark II that we haven't seen for a while apparently. Because obviously this has been a while since we've not seen the Merlin Mark II from Culdrose anyway. Which technically this has been quite a while since we've not seen the Merlin Mark II anyway from Culdrose. Obviously because since over half term we haven't really seen the Merlin Mark II anyway. This has been a while since we've not saw the Merlin Mark II anyway. So yeah, obviously this is one of the British Royal Navy Agustawestland Merlin Mark II from Culdrose anyway. Which this is the one we haven't seen last week go over half term anyway. Which that one unfortunately we didn't get to see over half term anyway. So yeah, unfortunately with that one we didn't get to see over half term, which is the Merlin Mark II from RNS Culdrose. So yeah, but by the looks of it, I think it's probably now landing back to its base at RNS Culdrose, I believe now anyway. But anyways, as you can see, that just flew past just over Milo, I think anyway. That flew past just somewhere over in my church town anyway, just on the Southern Ocean, I believe anyway, just on the coast of Milo anyway. So yeah, literally just flew in here to around 12,050 feet anyway. And when it was just from here, he then just dropped down at 700 feet anyway. Which then he currently just dropped down to about 700 feet from here anyway. We should just drop down over towards Falmouth Bay anyway. So yeah, currently he's just dropped over in Falmouth Bay anyway. And just done a low pass over Merlin anyway, which I believe is now heading back to its base at RNS Culdrose now anyway, but it's now heading back to its base, I believe now anyway. Now heading back to RNS Culdrose, I believe now anyway. So yeah. Okay, so yeah, hopefully we might see more of the Royal Navy Merlin Mark II or the Avenger T1 we might see tomorrow, but I don't know. So yeah, especially because of the claim of the runway over Culdrose. We don't often get to see much of the militaries at the moment, because obviously because of the claim of the runway has been changed over in Culdrose since over the last few weeks, which is what I've seen since last week. The runway changed at Culdrose anyway. So yeah, but I think because at the moment it's pretty much staying the same at the moment. So yeah, but I don't know when it's going to change back anyway. I don't know when the runway is going to change back. I was hoping it should change back very soon. Hopefully we get to see more action of the Royal Navy Hawker Beechcraft King Avenger T1 and the Merlin Mark II as well, which normally we see around here every day, but you know, because the Merlin and Avenger is the one we see every day apparently. So yeah, it's the one we see every day, Monday to Friday. So yeah, okay, so yep, thanks for watching, bye bye.